Hi everyone, welcome to camglish.com. This is Teacher Reads, and I am going to be your teacher in learning and discovering new words using the book CNN Reading Solution Intermediate. So are you ready to expand your vocabulary skills, comprehension skills, improve your pronunciation skills as well as your speaking skills? Alright, so let's start. So for today, we are going to discuss zoom in. And for today's zoom in, we are going to read something about Virgin Atlantic Airways. So have you heard of Virgin Atlantic Airways? Alright, so now this is your chance to know more something about this one. So we will be reading each of the paragraph, and you have to listen very carefully on how I pronounce each of the words. So this is what we are going to do. I will be reading each of the sentences and you will repeat after me. So are you ready now? Great, so let's start. Virgin Atlantic Airways started in 1984, is now the second largest British long-haul international airline and operates a fleet of Boeing 747 aircrafts to New York, Miami, Los Angeles, Orlando, Boston, San Francisco, Washington, Dallas, and Tokyo. Okay, very good. So that was a very long sentence. So now it's your turn to read them all. Very good. Alright, very good, guys. So, let us now practice some of the words. So, do you know what a long haul is? Alright, so when you say haul, it means you are going to pull or drag with effort or force. Or also, it's like you're going to propel or pull oneself with difficulty. Okay? Now, what about this word? So, do you know what an airline is? Again, so an airline is an organization providing a regular public service of air transport on one or more routes. So we have the word whole and airline. So now let us proceed to the next sentence. The airline was founded on the concept of offering competitive and high-quality first-class and economy services. Again, will you kindly repeat that sentence? Very good. The airline holds many major airline awards and recently earned Airline of the Year award for the third consecutive year. Alright, so kindly read that sentence. Okay, very good. Alright, let's review some of the words. So we have this word competitive. Okay, again, will you repeat that word? Very good. So, do you know what competitive is? Alright, so when someone is competitive, that person have or display a very strong desire to be more successful than others. Okay, next, what about this word? Earned. Again, will you say that word? Very good. So when you say earn, well, for money, it means you are going to obtain something in return for labor or services. But for this passage, it means you are going to gain deservedly in return for one's behavior or achievements. Okay, and lastly, we have this word, consecutive. Will you kindly say this word? Very good. So that one is consecutive. So when you say consecutive, it means following each other continuously. Alright, so let us now proceed to the next one. In 1993, the combined sales of Virgin Group companies exceeded $1 billion. In addition to his own business activities, Branson is a trustee of several charities, including the Healthcare Foundation, a leading healthcare charity responsible for the launch of a health education campaign named Parents Against Tobacco, aiming to limit tobacco advertisements and sponsorships in sports. Again, kindly read the first sentence. Okay, very good. So do you know the word exceeded? So when you exceed something, well, it can be greater in number or size. So it can be a quantity, number, or other measurable thing. Alright, so let us continue now to the next sentence. So it's your turn to read this one. Very good. Okay. Okay, very well. So let us have the word trustee. Again, will you say that word again? Very well. So do you know what trustee is? Okay, so when you say trustee, well, in law, it's an individual, person, or member of a board given control or powers of administration of property in trust with a legal obligation to administer it solely for the purposes specified. Okay? Now what about this word? Okay, so that is healthcare. So do you know what healthcare is? So when you say healthcare, it is the organized provision of medical care to individuals or a community. Now let's have this word. Launch. Again, launch. So do you have any idea what is this word? Alright, so when you say launch, it means you're going to introduce a new product or publication to the public for the first time. Okay, and lastly, let's have this word. Sponsorships. Again, sponsorships. So when you say sponsorships, it's the financial support received from a sponsor. Alright, so we're done with this one. So let us review again the following words. So will you kindly read this word? Oh, very good. Airline. Again. Competitive. Again. Earned. Very good. Consecutive. Exceeded. Very good. Trusty. Good job. Next, healthcare. Very well. Next, launch. Very good. And lastly, we have sponsorships. Alright, so we're done with this now. So I hope you learned a lot today, guys. I will see you again on my next video. Goodbye.